What up guys, SuperMel983 here bringing us another album review, and this time we've got a short but very impressive and very amazing release for you to check out. And we're going to be reviewing the new EP from Malevolence entitled The Other Side. This is released under MLVLTD Records. Now, you should know by now that I am a massive fan of Malevolence. I'm a big fan of their debut album, Reign Suffering. But yeah, that album is incredible. But for me anyway, their best album, surprise, surprise, is Self Supremacy. I mean, you know, it's a kind of good album. You know what I mean? Yeah, that album came out in 2017 and was quickly established as my album of the year for that year. And in the past 3 years, it has grown to become my favourite album of all times. Like, it is an album I listen daily. It is an album I listen to all the time, and quite frankly, it never fails to impress me. And the band's been on a bit of a streak with this album. I mean, like, they've absolutely dominated the world with this album, touring left, right and centre and playing absolutely amazing shows. I mean, I saw them on that album tour, and it was with, who's it with again? No Zodiac and Revulsion. Yeah, both incredible bands. Rest in peace, No Zodiac as well. But yeah, that album, yeah, I've spoken about it far too many times. I'm not going to start whittling on about it because we are here to talk about a new Malevolence release, and this is called The Other Side. Now, it's only a 3-track EP that runs around 13 minutes in length, but it was something that I was extremely hyped for, as you can imagine, and I listened to both the singles that they dropped before the release of this EP, which were Remain Unbeaten and Keep Your Distance, and both those songs, in my opinion, are absolutely incredible songs. In my personal opinion, I think out of the two songs, I would say Keep Your Distance definitely has the most self-supremacy vibes out of the three of them, because I feel like that is like the stereotypical Malevolence sound, you know, the whole groove metal mixes with beatdown and hardcore in there, because that's what I feel like. Malevolence aren't just any other hardcore band, and that's why I think I fell in love with them, especially on Self Supremacy. But yeah, I feel like they are not just another hardcore band, they're not just another beatdown band, which I would say they combine in a lot of elements from different genres, from the likes of sludge, hardcore, beatdown, groove metal, bit of metalcore, and on their Reign of Suffering album, I definitely say they took on board a bit of death metal-esque in that sound and a bit of deathcore to make a staple out of themselves on that record. But they've really refined themselves and become an absolute powerhouse, and Keep Your Distance, in my opinion, is the perfect combination in that. And also, I might as well add, you got Brian Garris, I believe, or Jarvis, I'm not good at pronunciation, of Knock Loose, laying down some guest spots, and obviously he's got his pure raggy voice, as I call it. Like, he's got a pure aggressive tone, but it's not like your stereotypical hardcore. It's very high pitched and very it's very it's a very unique tone. There's no other way to describe it. It's just a very unique tone, and it's very signature to him. Like, the only person I could really, or band I can really compare it to, is the likes of Get the Shot, for example. So if that sounds up your alley, definitely check out Knock Loose. I'll be surprised if you haven't checked them out, because they are absolutely killing it at the moment. But yeah, that song is incredible. And as I said, Remain Unbeaten is the other song that they dropped leading up to the release. And quite frankly, that is another song that does take a little bit of stereotypical Malevolent sound to it, that I feel, but it does definitely take on board a little bit more of some licks from like a very old school metalcore sort of esque to it, which really just sums up their influences, if you ask me, because they have, you can feel a lot of influence in their sound, and especially those those Crowbar-esque vocals from the guitarist. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but yeah, his vocals, I absolutely love that style, and it's so powerful and so catchy. I absolutely love, and I love Crowbar as well, so, you know, two birds, one stone, you could say. But yeah, absolutely amazing song, and I love the lyrics. They're so punchy and aggressive, and they really get you really pumped up. Like, they never fail to pump me up, whether it's any of their other release, but that song is definitely Remain Unbeaten, definitely it gets you really pumped up and intense, and the riffs definitely complement that in the best possible way. And Alex's vocals, I might as well add, are absolutely incredible. And I just want to comment, like, the riffs are absolutely incredible as well. Bass work, incredible once again, locking in the drums and the guitars very well, like a real cohesive unit. And I absolutely love the drum work from Malevolence as well. My band, when we first started traveling together, we discovered we had a mutual love for Malevolence, but we all agreed that I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head, sorry, but his drum work kind of reminds us of a hardcore Chris Adler. Just his grooves that are in there, and the little space fills in there, just fill little bits of the void in there to make it really creative, make it feel really creative, should I say. And I absolutely love that drum work. And Alex is an absolute animal when it comes to her vocals. It's so aggressive, and it does get you really pumped up, and the Crowbar vocals as well, and the lyrics are absolutely incredible as well. But we have to get to this third track, and I can see now why they left it till the release of this EP, to surprise the living shit out of us with the title track, The Other Side. I'm not clapping for the NHS in this review, but clap for the NHS if you get a chance, sorry. But yeah, I'm clapping because this song might be one of my favourite songs I have heard this year. I really didn't expect a full-on, blown as if ballady, mellow fest of just absolute power and emotion, man. Like this caught me really off guard. I mean, I absolutely love these type of tracks, the ones that just come out of nowhere and you just don't expect. You're just like, am I listening to the same fucking band? But honestly, the clean vocals, man, wow. I'm in awe. I'm in awe just listening to that song, man. I've listened to it so much. Like, in my last review, I talked about Trivium, but this is another one that I've been listening to a fucking lot. It's these two on repeat at the moment. I'm not even joking. Like, wow, this song is just absolute power, and it makes my hairs stand on end, and it makes us like shake with absolute love. Like, it's just a perfect song, man. I'm not gonna wait along far too much about that, but like, oh my god, what a song and what a surprise. I mean, this EP is incredible, absolutely incredible, and this may end up being my favourite EP of 2020. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Every song packs a punch, whether it be in the punchy Malevolence sort of way in the first two tracks, or with complete and utter surprise motherfucker, you know, that sort of way. This EP, or The Other Side, sorry, that song, this EP is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and it's got to keep us going till they drop this next album whenever it comes. But if we get another song like The Other Side, prepare for another album of the year from Malevolence, like, because this is absolutely amazing. So we're going to call it there, and surprise, surprise, I'm going to give this little 3-track EP of 13 minutes a 10 out of 10. Unbiased. I'm not even joking, unbiased. Honestly, went into this with a blank slate, just solid, just listening to the music, and came out the end, I was hair standing on end, repeating listens. It's become a 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. Make sure you check out Malevolence, The Other Side. It's incredible. I'll leave links down below of where you can pick up copies. I believe they are doing a quarantine edition on vinyl, which that looks fucking incredible. If only I had a little bit more money. Anyway, but yeah, make sure you check out this EP. Check out all 3 tracks. There'll be links to the other. I don't believe they released a video for the other side, but they'll probably end up with it. But I'll leave links to the full stream and the 2 tracks down below, and Facebook and all that. And honestly, wow. And I'll see you until the next video. And remember, stay metal, and I'll see you later.